Hello everyone, in this video we'll see another example of polar curve. So the example is trace the curve r is equal to a in bracket 1 plus sine theta. Rule number 1, which is symmetry, will check whether the curve is symmetric about initial line or not. So the condition is equation remains unchanged by changing theta to minus theta. So equation is r is equal to a in bracket 1 plus sine theta. So in this equation we will replace this theta by minus theta. So r is equal to a in bracket 1 plus sine minus theta. So we'll get r is equal to a in bracket 1 minus sine theta, because sine of minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. So you can see equation doesn't remain same, so this curve is not symmetric about initial line. So we can write not symmetric about initial line. Then we will check whether the curve is symmetric about pole or not. So what is the condition? Equation remains unchanged by changing r to minus r. So here equation is r is equal to a in bracket 1 plus sine theta. Now we'll replace this r by minus r. So minus r is equal to a in bracket 1 plus sine theta. Again you can see equation get changed. So the curve is not symmetric about pole. Next, symmetry about line perpendicular to initial line. So there are two conditions. First, if we replace theta to minus theta and r to minus r, equation remains unchanged, then it is symmetrical about the line perpendicular to initial line. And second, if theta changes to pi minus theta and equation remains same, then also it is symmetric about the line perpendicular to the initial line. If first condition fails, then we can apply second one. So we will first check the first condition, which is replace r by minus r and theta by minus theta. So our equation is r is equal to a in bracket 1 plus sine theta. Now we'll replace r by minus r and sine theta by theta by minus theta. So it will be sine minus theta. So it will be minus r is equal to a in bracket 1 minus theta. Okay, so the equation get changed. So we will apply the second condition. Now what is second condition? Theta changes to pi minus theta. So again I will write r is equal to a in bracket 1 plus sine theta. So change this theta to pi minus theta. So r is equal to a in bracket 1 plus sine pi minus theta. And as we know, sine pi minus theta is equal to sine theta. So r is equal to a in bracket 1 plus sine theta. So we will get the same equation. So we can say the curve is symmetric about the line perpendicular to initial line. The next rule is rule number 2, point of intersection. So we'll first check whether curve passes through pole or not. So the condition is for some value of theta r becomes 0, then pole will lie on the curve. So our equation is r is equal to a in bracket 1 plus sine theta. Now this r value will be 0 when 1 plus sine theta is 0, and 1 plus sine theta will be 0 when this sine theta will be minus 1. And we know for theta is equal to 3 pi by 2, sine theta will be minus 1 and r becomes 0. So when theta is equal to 3 pi by 2, we'll get r is equal to 0. So the curve will passes through pole. Next, make table showing values of r for different values of theta. As the given curve is symmetric about the line which is perpendicular to initial line. So this will be a initial line and this line is perpendicular to the initial line. So the symmetry, we can say this is the curve is symmetric about y axis, right? So we will make the table of theta and r, and as I said in the last example also, we will take only significant values for theta. Now we have to trace only in first quadrant and fourth quadrant. So significant angles will be what? Theta is equal to 0, then theta is equal to pi by 2, and this 3 pi by 2. Okay, so when theta is equal to 0, our equation is r is equal to a in bracket 1 plus sine theta. So when theta is equal to 0, put here sine 0 is 0, so r is equal to a. Next, when theta is equal to pi by 2, now sine pi by 2 is 1, so 1 plus 1 is 2, so r is equal to 2a. And when r is equal to 3 pi by 2, so sine 3 pi by 2 is minus 1, so minus 1 plus 1 is 0, so r is equal to 0. So this is the table showing different values of r for different values of theta. Next, rule number 3, which is tangent. So first we'll find tangent at pole. So the condition or formula is put r is equal to 0, the values of theta gives tangent at pole. So r is equal to a in bracket 1 plus sine theta. Put r is equal to 0, so 0 is equal to a in bracket 1 plus sine theta. So we can write 1 plus sine theta is equal to 0, and sine theta is equal to minus 1. So theta must be 3 pi by 2, right? You can write theta is equal to sine inverse of minus 1 and theta is equal to 3 pi by 2. So theta is equal to 3 pi by 2 is tangent at pole. Next, angle between radius vector and tangent, which is denoted by phi, and the formula is tan phi is equal to r into d theta by dr. So our equation is r is equal to a in bracket 1 plus sine theta. So differentiate with respect to theta, dr by d theta is equal to derivative of sine theta will be what? It is cos theta, so it is a in bracket derivative of 1 is 0 plus cos theta, so which is equal to dr by d theta is equal to a cos theta. Now we will require d theta by dr, so we will take a reciprocal, so d theta by dr is equal to 1 upon a cos theta. Now tan phi is equal to r into d theta by dr, so multiply here by r, so r into d theta by dr is equal to r divided by a into cos theta, so which gives, now r d theta by dr is equal to tan phi, so I will write tan phi is equal to, the value of r is a in bracket 1 plus sine theta divided by a cos theta, so a get cancel, so there remains tan phi is equal to 1 plus sine theta divided by cos theta. Now 1 plus sine theta divided by cos theta is equal to tan of theta by 2 plus pi by 4. You can note this formula. Now using this formula I can write tan phi is equal to tan of theta by 2 plus pi by 4. So phi is equal to theta by 2 plus pi by 4. So this is the relation in between phi and theta. So phi is what? It is the angle between radius vector and tangent. Next is rule number 4, which is region of absence. The first condition is if for some value of theta r square is negative, then curve does not exist for that values of theta. And second, if maximum value of r is a, then the entire curve will lie within a circle of radius a. Now our equation is r is equal to a in bracket 1 plus sine theta. Now we'll see first condition. Here the condition is related to r square and there is no r square in our equation, so we are not going to apply first condition. Then we'll use second condition. If maximum value of r is a, that means if I am getting the maximum value of r from this equation, and if you can observe the range of sine theta is what? Range of sine theta is -1 to 1. That means sine theta lies between -1 to 1. So maximum value will be what? 1, right? So if we put sine theta is equal to 1, which is a maximum value, then r becomes what? R becomes a in bracket 1 plus 1, so which is equal to 2a, right? So the maximum value of r will be 2a. Then using this second condition, what we can write? The entire curve will lie within a circle of radius 2a. That means outside the 2a circle with radius 2a, there will be no existence of curve. Now to trace the curve, I have made this short summary with the rules. First one is symmetry, second point of intersection, third tangent, and fourth region of absence. Now to trace the curve, I have drawn these lines. Theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to pi by 2, theta is equal to pi, and theta is equal to 3 pi by 2. Now we will check symmetry, right? This curve is symmetric about the line perpendicular to initial line. So you can see this is the initial line and this will be a line perpendicular to initial line. That means we need to draw in first quadrant and fourth quadrant only, because using this symmetry we can draw in second and third quadrant. Next step is we have to plot the points, okay, using point of intersections. So here the first point, what we got, the curve passes through pole. That means we will plot here, this is the pole. Next, using this table we will plot the point when theta is equal to 0, r is equal to a. So theta is equal to 0 is this line, then we will plot a on this radius vector. So this length we have taken as 2. So this will be a distance, and in Cartesian form we can write this point as a comma 0. Next, when theta is equal to pi by 2, it is r is equal to 2a. So theta is equal to pi by 2 is this line. So we have to plot at 2a distance. So as we have taken this distance 2, I will take here 4. So this will be the point, and here we can write 0 to a as per Cartesian coordinates. So don't get confused with polar coordinates and Cartesian coordinates. Next, 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2, r is equal to 0. So this is the line, theta is equal to 3 pi by 2, and this is a 0, that r is equal to 0, that means it will be a pole. Next step is we have to draw tangents. Now as curve passes through pole, first we will draw tangent at pole. Now tangent at pole is theta is equal to 3 pi by 2. So this line is the tangent line. So I will again draw as a tangent line. Okay, so this will be a tangent line. Next we will draw tangent at this point. Now other than pole, when we have to draw tangent, we'll use this formula, phi is equal to theta by 2 plus pi by 4, where this phi is what? It is the angle between radius vector and tangent line. Now for theta is equal to 0, I will substitute here theta is equal to 0, so 0 plus pi by 4, so phi is equal to pi by 4. So at this point, what is the radius vector? This is the radius vector. So we have to draw tangent such that phi is equal to pi by 4. So consider this as a radius vector and pi by 4 line. So this angle theta is equal to, we'll say phi as pi by 4. So this will be the tangent line. Next, to draw tangent at this point, for this point theta is equal to pi by 2, so we'll substitute in this formula. So what we will get? Phi is equal to theta is equal to pi by 2, so pi by 2 divided by 2 plus pi by 4, so which is equal to pi by 4 plus pi by 4, so which is equal to 2 pi by 4, which is equal to pi by 2, right? So we'll draw a tangent. So this will be a radius vector. For this radius vector, tangent will make the angle of degree 90, pi by 2 means 90, so this will be the tangent. Okay, see, this is the radius vector and this will be the tangent line making 90 degree angle. So tangent part is done. Next is region of absence. Now outside the circle of radius 2a, there will be no part of the curve. Now we will draw the curve in first and fourth quadrant. Now this is a tangent at this point, so I will draw this. Okay, there will be two possibility, one will be this and second will be this. Next, for this point, this line is the tangent, so again there will be two possibility, one will be this and second will be this, but this will be outside the circle with radius 2a. Okay, so we'll go with this one. Next, this is the pole and for this pole you can see this red line, this is the tangent, so nature of the curve will be like this, right? Now the question may arise in your mind that I have taken this nature as this like full and here it will be half only, right? So what is the reason? This line, whole line is tangent. Okay, so I have taken this curve. Here also this whole line is tangent, so I have taken this curve. Now here this line from this point to this, because this is theta is equal to 3 pi by 2, so I have taken this half curve only. So you have to keep these things in mind. Next, we need to continue with this curve or this curve. Okay, so the simple solution is we need to calculate in between point. Okay, so now in between point will be what? For this quadrant, this is from theta is equal to 0 to theta is equal to pi by 2, so I will calculate in between point as theta is equal to pi by 4. So our equation is r is equal to a in bracket 1 plus sine theta. So I will put theta is equal to pi by 4 because I want to calculate r at theta is equal to pi by 4. So r is equal to a in bracket 1 plus sine pi by 4. So r is equal to Sin pi by 4 is 1 by root 2, so it will be a in bracket 1 plus 1 by root 2. So r is equal to a in bracket a plus a divided by root 2. Now to plot this, we have taken this a distance 2, right? So r is equal to 2 plus 2 divided by root 2, so it will become root 2. So a plus root 2 and the value of root 2 is 1.414 something, right? So it will be 3.414. To plot this point, suppose this is the angle 45 and we have to plot 3.414. So this is so you can see here it is a point, and we will continue with this branch, because if we are going to continue with this, then we have to cross over this tangent, which is not possible. So we'll continue with this branch and we will continue. So and then here also we can continue. So we have completed this side using symmetry. We will, okay, this is A, so we have to pass through this point. Okay, so this will be the curve. Just erase this part, and this curve is called as cardioid. There are 4 types of cardioid. First, r is equal to a in bracket 1 plus cos theta. Second, r is equal to a in bracket 1 minus cos theta. Third, r is equal to a in bracket 1 plus sin theta. And fourth one is r is equal to a in bracket 1 minus sin theta. And these are the corresponding graphs. Thank you.